Hello Star Wars fans, Adam the Star Wars Questioner here. Recently, EA Games released a cutscene from the single-player campaign of the new upcoming Battlefront 2. The scene is very ominous indeed.
The Emperor is dead.
So what happens now?
We retaliate, Commander. The Empire will assault the very foundation of the rebels' pathetic belief in themselves. Tell me, Aiden, what is the source of their belief?
Hope.
Correct. This messenger's presence is a great honor, one I choose to share with my daughter.
Admiral Versio, Operation Cinder is to begin at once. Resistance, rebellion, defiance. These are concepts that cannot be allowed to persist. You are but one of many tools by which these ideas shall be burned away. Heed my messenger. He shall relay you to your target.
Operation Cinder is the last command of our Emperor, and the first step in securing our future. Inferno is crucial to its success.
What's our target?
You are not verified.
That information can wait. For now. Here are next assignments. They are unusual. But these are unusual times. Go, Commander. Do what you do best.
So what is this Operation Cinder? In a conversation with the young scavenger boy from Jakku, Gallius Raxus, Palpatine asks him if he has ever played chess. He then begins to explain the rules and focuses on how the king is the most single important piece on the board. If the king is taken, then the game is over. No matter how many pieces are still on the board, if the king is taken, then the board has to be wiped clean because the rest of the pieces did not stop the king from being taken. Palpatine had a very clear goal in mind. His new order would only last as long as he deemed it worthy to survive. If he, being the king, was killed, then the Empire had failed in its first and primary duty, to protect the Emperor. In their failure, they were to be doomed to a similar fate. Operation Cinder was simply one part of the contingency, a massive plan which was meant to reset the board with the game piece of the galaxy, continuing the chess analogy. The amassing at Jakku for a final showdown was part of this contingency. In the event of his death, Sentinels had been programmed with specific instructions for specific people, given holographic visages and voice programming to both sound and appear as the Emperor to solidify their status as heralds of galactic doom. Now Operation Cinder had one purpose only: to commit a scorched earth policy that would turn his enemy's victory into ashes. They were basically meant to destroy infrastructure and cause havoc throughout the galaxy, depriving the rebels a chance to reap rewards from their liberated worlds. One such example is on Palpatine's homeworld of Naboo. Palpatine's orders were simple: the world was to be destroyed. Weathering-altering satellites that could block all sunlight and wreak geological and meteorological instability were deployed around the planet, as was the Star Destroyer tournament, to ensure no one could help them. Many died before they were able to break this blockade of sun dampeners and Star Destroyer. This is only one such example of the ruthless extent Palpatine went to ensure that if he could not survive, then no one would. There you guys have it. What do you think of this? Was Palpatine just being petty with such orders as Operation Cinder? Or was this a stroke of pure brilliance to deny the rebellion their victory and sow seeds for the First Order's eventual return to be greeted with open arms by the galaxy? Before we go, I'd like to announce that I do have the promised Twitter feed up and running. All you need to do is follow it on Twitter, and not only will you get updates when the new videos are out, you'll also get a heads up when the scripts for the new videos are done, so you can be alerted and hyped for when the next one is coming up. The link to it will be in the description down below this video. You guys have a wonderful day, and may the Force be with you.